sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is March 19, 2022, 3:47 a.m. Took me a while. I had to go through Twitter, see some of the things that I liked and bookmark for me to share with you. And there are some tweets that I was looking for on my bookmark folder, and I didn't see them. I don't know if YouTube removed, I'm saying YouTube, if Twitter removed them or something like that, but I can find some tweets that I saw yesterday. Yesterday the weather was very nice. I took the kids out, so, but anyway, yep, the number changed. Yesterday midday, I think I was 1,731 or 32, but now it's back to 29. Okay, still stuck around the 200 people are viewing my videos, not in thousands of views, but it just can't be. It cannot be where I'm having my regular viewership, 400 viewership per videos, and then for my estimate to still remain around the 200. All right, let's go to this. I don't like to go on that when I'm editing, but it's worth sharing. All right, these are videos that already been live. Okay, 400, 800, close to 500, 600, 600, you know, I'm just rounding up. Okay, 400, close to 500, you know, people are watching the videos, but the estimate remains. All right, so these are some videos that I upload. Look at this one. It's not live yet, but on YouTube 11 people had to view it before they could allow me to make money off of it. 11. Okay, it's gonna be live on the 21st. In 2 days, it's gonna be live, but 11 people view it on YouTube back end. Yesterday I made a complaint. The first thing the person asked me is my name, and I'm like, aren't you supposed to ask me about the channel, not my name? So I didn't give him my name, so I just give my channel information. And then the same thing happened from previous complaint. So anyway, let's go on Twitter. All right, so a couple things to share with you, and I really highly recommend you guys to check other positive Sussex channels. They are more up to date. I don't think YouTube is giving them the same issue that I'm having, because if I want to make a penny off of my videos, every time, well, majority of the time, I will not say every time, but majority of the time, they put a yellow sign on my uploads, which means I cannot make money off of it. So I'll always have to ask them to review it manually. I think they put something on my name. Definitely, that's like a asterisk or whatever it may be next to my channel name. Whenever I upload, this automatically goes up. So this is why you're seeing some of my videos later, you know, topics. That's why topics that happened a couple of weeks ago, you're seeing it later, because YouTube is giving my channel some issues. All right, so this was the tweet. That was before some other things that were happening. Squads were putting, you know, random thing about the Sussex is out, until the big news came out that we're getting ArcheWell audio. All right, so I decided let's start the video with this. All right, nothing, just a picture of Meghan and the shadow of that little girl. All right, let's see here. I just wonder if Meghan really knows how many people around the world respect her, even some of the derangers, but they will never admit it. All right, derangers are just fans in the closet, a difficult and painful journey to the light when you've been in the dark for so long. That is true. There's that, elegant personified. Okay, Meghan Markle. Okay, HRH, the royal boss whose mere silence called the shots for them all. We salute you, Madam Duchess, Meghan Markle. This is amazing, beautiful. Is this new photo? It's been around for a while. I've seen that, they did the same thing with VP, Vice President Kamala Harris as well. All right, so there's more comment. Oh, it's almost love this. Wow. Okay, I wonder who will be the next first that is vehemently attacked on all ends for daring to walk as an equal. All right, so that's it. Let's go to the next tweet. I'm gonna get to the juicy one. So this is Omid. All right, a rep tells me that through ArcheWell, Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan have made donations to organizations supporting the people of Ukraine, including HIAS refugees, the Halo Trust, and coalition of domestic media such as Kyiv Independent, supporting through We Europe. All right, so when I saw this, there was another tweet that I saw prior to Omid's one. I was looking for it for me to add it along that same line. I can't find it. What came to my the other tweet mentioned also Well Central Kitchen. That reminded me that small little discussion that I had with that person. They wanted to see how directly Meghan is. Well, she didn't even mention Meghan in her comment when she was discussing with me. I think she mentioned Meghan as first wife of Harry. This kind of thing. All right. So I didn't even need to know all of these details that ArcheWell is doing, because I know ArcheWell, Harry, and Meghan don't really want to be, how will I say that, the one that, like the other brother, like wants to know, to be applauded for things that he didn't even do, this kind of thing. Harry and Meghan focus on the people who are being helped directly. I got their point of view from the beginning. Once I understood their ideal, their perception of their work, their intention, all of this. All right, the people who's doing the work, who's directly affecting the people, these are the things that Harry and Meghan really focus on. So that little discussion that I had with that other person, I just don't want to go back to that thread, but I just thought I was right. Even though I didn't know about this is why I like to focus on things that I know. I knew of Well Central Kitchen that were partnering with ArcheWell. ArcheWell was supporting them with the work that they were doing. So that was good enough for me to understand that they are helping the best way that they know. Little did I know they were supporting other organizations. Okay, so that came to mind when I saw it. The Sussexes have also paid respect to those who have died fighting against the Russian invasion, including Ukrainian and Victor's Game NL trialist Sahil Caravan. I think I mentioned him. I'm not sure if it's on RPU Team Sussex or on PYTE. I did mention it. Could have been on this channel, PYTE. Okay, quote, we are continuing to work and speak with, we are Invictus daily to help however we can, end quote. Okay, I'm not going to go to that. You could go to archewell.com to read it. Okay, yep, Harry and Meg been busy. All right, let's see here. Okay, aid to Ukraine. Okay, I think it was his tweet that I saw. And I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. Okay, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have made donation to ArcheWell to HIAS, the Halo Trust, and media outlet the Kyiv Independent via We Europe to support the people of Ukraine. They are also continuing to work with our partners, there it is, at Well Central Kitchen and the World Health Organization. Okay, please consider supporting the outstanding organization working on the ground in Ukraine, highlighted by Prince Harry and Meghan, including, okay, these are the organization. All right, so I was looking for his tweet. That's the one I saw first before Omid. All right, so there's more comment under that. Scobie Service Universal for Duke and Duchess of Sussex and their international team. Russian channels of propaganda are lying to their people to justify the invasion of my country. That's why I'm glad Harry and Meghan are supporting our Ukrainian media, not by words. And not by smile either, but by action. I'm grateful to them for helping us in our fight. Okay, I'm sending you prayer and giving practical support for you, your family, and your countrymen. I pray that this will end very soon. Stay strong. Keep in faith. God bless. If you go on my RPU Team Sussex channel, I have some stuff regarding that, regarding the war and stuff like that, because many of you guys don't want to hear it on this channel. The Sussexes walk the walk and talk the talk. No need for silly controversial gaffes, cookies and brownies. Service is universal. Indeed, there's a clap. I have made my donation to the Halo Trust. Okay, landing via PR. Okay, what PR? I mean, if they doing it, I mean, I think Omid report everything that's happening with the royals. They just don't want Omid to report anything about the Sussexes. That's the thing here. Do you know what happened to Kate's visit in Denmark? That was another fact-finding mission. What happened to that? Thousands have been sent on that PR jaunt for Kate, and no good for anybody came of, but Kate and the Windsors look good to you. The visit is nothing but a PR. Oh, is that the one where she was going down the slide? I didn't share it on my channel, but I saw a tweet about it. Oh, I think she went to the Lego, something like that. Okay, and you're bringing this donation out because they were not mentioned on the Ukrainian Thanksgiving tweet. What is... Okay, I don't know, but okay. Why do you have to continually publicize everything they donate? I mean, look at the other one who went over there. What is it? When he did his gaffe, they had a recording of him until, what was it? The other one. Is it Palmer report on it? And then Omid and Nadine White report on what Palmer had said originally to AP. And then when people start crying, saying, what the hell is he saying about Africa and Asia? Like, war's supposed to be on those continents, but not in Europe. So when people start outcry for it, and then they do the backtrack of all this, go back to some of my old videos. I mention it. But they report on things. My goodness. Let's see here. And then I get out of there. Okay, can you name charity that doesn't loyal? What is that? Laura? It's how it works. I know this gets in the way. I know this gets in the way. The hate publication, but oh well, pumpkin. It is what it is. All right. They are continuing their service. Service is universal. Okay, the Halo Trust is a fantastic organization. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy. Harry continues to be so close to them. His mother's son. Go Harry. And by the way, when you look at my intro, I'm telling you, when they were leaving the UK and they were stripping them of stuff and taking their organization away from them. What is it? You have some of the organization that they were working with when they give them, when the Harry and Meghan, well, when Meghan gave them the money, donated to them, they didn't even come out to say that Meghan did that because they were afraid of backlash and all of that. I was so angry. That's not the first time I'm mentioning this. I was so angry about some of the UK organization. I was going to change my intro because my intro have pretty much all of the organization that Harry and Meghan have been working with. I don't know. Something came into me, calmed me down and said, just leave it because Harry and Meghan, they focus on people directly. Those organizations probably do work with them directly. So I left my intro like that. Otherwise, I would have removed it. But look at this. It come into light, into tuition. Look at this. They're still working with them. You'll see some of the names of the organization Harry and Meghan works with. Is in my intro. All right. You're going to see haters every time. All right. No crocodile tears in sight. Service is universal. Very good. Let's go to the next tweet. Oh my God. Already 14 minutes. Next tweet. I probably will do another video. There's that. BitterTea has a Meghan Markle bad signal. She is out of cave to give us her PR take on the podcast, and she called out Dickie E. Okay, what is that? Royalty. What cracks me up the most is the fact that it's treated as quote breaking news and quote that a podcast we have known was coming for the last 18 months will come out 3 to 5 months from now. All right, so that's that person I was looking for his tweet. Okay, breaking. ArcheWell audio spokesperson tells me that Duchess Meghan's first podcast series will launch this summer. More information to come. Okay, there's Richard Aiden. This is most curious. When Spotify announced its deal with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, it was stressed that both will appear on the podcast. But it doesn't matter which one appears. If they are part of ArcheWell, maybe, let's say for instance, I don't know what the topic will be. Let's say Meghan will focus on topics, let's say about mother. Okay, we don't know. Nobody knows what her topic will be. We just know during the summer it's gonna come out. I'm just giving an example. Let's say for instance, Meghan's portion when she does her podcast, focusing on a mother's perspective. Okay, the issues, maybe what happened, postpartum depression, these issues that happen after childbirth. Okay, and how to raise, breastfeeding, what happened. I'm just saying, okay? Then Harry, on the other hand, will create his own version as a father. How does it feel to be a new father? And give his perspective when he saw, the birth of his first child. Maybe. So they separate these and then together, maybe one day they have a podcast together as parents, how they co-parenting, this kind of thing. And I would like to do a little mini series, maybe once a week. I'm not promising because regarding parenting, because the other day I was walking, I took my kids to the park and I came across a lady I haven't seen for a while because everybody's in lockdown. I've been keeping my distance. And we were talking about stuff, how my oldest is growing up so quick, things that I'm talking to him. Be careful about his body. He's a young man. And don't be in a room with just you and a girl because you don't want things to be said about you. These kind of things. And I don't know. this is something I was thinking, but I don't think I have time to create that. Look at that backup channel. I was supposed to create a video at least once a week regarding research. I don't even have time for that. But this crossed my mind after I had that little discussion with that other parent that I saw, and it crossed my mind. And she's a single parent, and she has a daughter, but we were just talking. I was talking from a mother of a son, and she was talking as a mother of a daughter. But anyway, you're chasing controversies with this one. The Obama's deal was for both and has them separate podcasts. Heavy may just be yet to come. All right, let's see here. Have you asked them? Okay, they don't speak to popular newspaper. Is it those people that they say they're not dealing with them? Oh my goodness. Spotify. Okay, I like the way you dance cleverly, but and well done. Let him ring up Spotify since Harry and Meghan wisely ignore his entire existence and the right they trance and court. All right, but anyway, let's go to the comment. We've been told. Who told him? Okay, I have no recollection of any release that said Harry and Meghan will appear together in podcast. So who told him? Okay, he is a liar and delusional. Okay, they don't speak to popular newspapers, yet Meghan wrote an opinion piece in New York Times. Okay, is that the one where the miscarriage, opinion, the losses? Yeah, that was that one. Okay, let's see here. Wake me up when her husband, cousin's nanny best friend, who is a janitor in the building on the office across the street to Spotify headquarters, give her intel on the podcast. What the hell is this? But okay, Ricardo creating drama is the ruling. I quote, why only Meghan got well, toots it cause Papa Harry is busy for his Invictus game. You know, I didn't think about that. I did. Well, then again, these are things that are probably already done, pre-recorded maybe that topic already pre-recorded. They probably were trying to get their how will I say that, their to be on the same page with Spotify regarding Joe Rogan, misinformation, this kind of thing. They probably pre-recorded their stuff, and then until they get their act together with Spotify, and then they're gonna start releasing stuff. Just my humble opinion, because Invictus game is gonna start next month, and then by then they should be free if they don't already record their things. So Auntie Meg be doing podcasts while keeping eye on Lil Archie and Lily. Okay, one, talking about a podcast that's not out yet, like the interview, typical. And two, BitterTea will be listening like all the rest of those crazy boards because they are fan. Yep, she is a fan. Pretty sure summer begins in about 30 days from now. 3 to 5 months from now will be fall and winter. Oh my God. They can't even hide properly when they try. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, there's more comment. These people, they complaining. They said they're irrelevant. They're not gonna talk about them, but yet they still in their case. Okay, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex. Oh, that should have been after the one with the Meghan and the shadow of that little girl. But anyway, hand in hand, looking like $1 million. In a moment of unmatched elegance, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, outshine the red carpet. There's that. Okay, Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, and ArcheWell donate 2,000 copies of the bench to schools, library, and non-profit organization and community centers. All right. The Queen is coming. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, anticipated podcast series is on its way. All right. So there's the squad, putting the word out there. Okay, Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, and ArcheWell donate 2,000 copies. Okay, I just read that. Okay, make no mistake, this is a takedown. One woman, that is Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, against the monstrosity that is the British media. One may think that the media is in the monarchy's pocket, but may very well be that it is royal family. I mean, what is it? Just go back to some of my there's one video in specifically where I talk about the media and how it started, about the smear campaign, and I think the royal family uses that to their advantage. And then I have a, how do you call this, a link in the description that usually talk about not usually, a link that discuss how Prince Charles taking William to parties to be mangled with the journalists. Well, they're not even journalists. Those people who be writing those pieces for them. All right, those what is it, Daily Mail and all of that. The ultimate power couple sprinkled with humanity and kindness. Kay love this picture of Meghan. It shows her as the boss that she is. Love. All right. Let's see here. You know, they still have to come, ex-royals. Well, she's still married to, what is it, to Harry, so they could say all they want. Next tweet. There's that again. The royal rats will be panicking over what winery juicy stuff Meghan will spill on her podcast. Watch them all anticipate it. 1, 2, 3. All right, there's her here. See, this is the thing, she, you know, just a simple life, you know, enjoy life and do your work and go back to your regular life and stuff like that. But the other ones, they just love to, they don't know peace of mind. They do not know peace of mind. Okay, those media tabloid rats and snakes are planning their Christmas tree party and shopping from the extra paycheck of the Sussex podcast this summer. Okay, Meghan doesn't need a marketing team. The Royal Rats, Daily Fair, GMB People, Magazine, Tatler Express will do it for free. That is true. That is true. And then you have my channel. I amplify some of that stuff. Next tweet. Okay, that's the Queen Legal team. Okay, so I'm sort of done with the podcast. I did come across a lot of tweets regarding the podcast, but I searched for them. I didn't see them. They were not on my bookmark. I don't know if Twitter removed them. But now I'm leaving that. Okay? But it's still a topic about the Sussexes. Okay? How was it? Harbottle and Lewis is the same firm that told Meghan not to take the Daily Mail to court and leak to the Daily Telegraph detail about ArcheWell. Wow. Okay. I'll come to the comments. Oh, there's screenshot here. All right. Let's listen to this. Okay. Harbottle and Lewis were mentioned in the comments by Tory MP Bob Seeley and called, quote, immoral lawyers, and quote, for representing potent interests and hounding journalists. Meanwhile, Harbottle and Lewis is the same firm used by Prince William over a fair allegation. Okay, so you sort of have an idea. Let's listen to this and then I'll continue with the comment here. But I'm not going to go into the comments in here. All right. Maybe I should, since they mentioned the
stuff, and they're telling others here as well. It is a very serious situation that our legal systems have become so corrupted. I just want to mention, okay, when it comes to the solicitors, as I understand, certainly in the Belton case, Harbottle Lewis, the solicitor John Kelly, Geraldine Proudler, again, CMS, Nigel Tate at Carter Ruck, and how often should that company have been mispronounced, who represent the interest of Rosneft, and Hugh Tomlinson, the QC, who represented all of them. Tate is also going after Charlotte Leslie for another client, as I think the Honourable Member and indeed others here mentioned. You've got to wonder about the reputations that these people are going to end up with in a few years' time, even if they are behaving as well as maybe they might, and I'm careful what I say. Maybe they're really lovely people, but maybe they are just, their amorality is going to really begin to bite their reputations in a way that will be uncomfortable. And I just wonder, Mr. Deputy Speaker, how on earth have we allowed this to happen? I would love an answer from a lawyer in government. You know, a free press should be intimidating kleptocrats and criminals. Why have we got to the position in our society, a free society, the mother of parliaments, where we have kleptocrats and criminals and oligarchs intimidating a free media?
Wow. So this is the, he mentioned, okay, he's bringing out the information in terms of Harbottle and Lewis, saying, how come these people, you know, interfering with their democracy? And this is the thing I cannot understand with some Brits, is that there's information out there, but yet when they vote against their own interests. There's a lot of these same people here in the US. Okay, I'm not leaving US out of this completely, but the same kind of things. We see the information that that is happening. but yet people are still voting against their own interests. So this is, but look at Harry and Meghan. They saw the nonsense, but yet, the Harbottle Lewis was telling them not to, not to sue, whatever, the Daily Mail and all of that. You know, give them the advice for their own destruction. But anyway, let's listen.
We have a coalition not of the willing, but of the woeful. Oligarchs, Putin's henchmen, we know the oligarch model, teaming up with amoral lawyers. And we heard that from the Honourable Members of Alton, Price and Howden and Birmingham Hard Chill just a few weeks ago about how these firms step up or set up a one-stop corruption shop to offer a form of legalised intimidation to silence their rivals, but also journalists and authors, but also an unstructured and unregulated private eye business, which is now collecting compromat on people in this country. Do not get me wrong, people have the right to advice and legal representation, but they are abusing it very, very badly in our society at the moment.
Telling me about the abusive? I don't know how the MPs are still in position. All right, let's see here. Boom, that's the Queen legal team. All right, and the latest development in Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's lawyer exit, the couple have cut ties from Harbottle Lewis, the law firm that represents the Queen. Wow, it represents the Queen. Royal insiders said, well, maybe, because the way that I see things here, maybe the way that, you know what, let me not say it. I think I have an idea why, but I'm not going to say. Royal insiders said the split is a strong indication that Harry and Meghan will not return to their lives as full-time working royals when they review their exit with the Queen next year. All the thing that Harry's going through with security and all of that, there's like a, what did Harry say in the open interview? They are trapped. They are trapped. Let me just use word that's already out there. They are trapped. Okay, the Sussexes also replaced Harbottle Lewis at their non-profit ArcheWell, which will now be represented by rival firm Fielder Fisher. Okay, they also represented Melania Trump. Wow, when she sued the Daily Mail. Wow, the statement read out by solicitor John Kelly of the law firm Harbottle Lewis, which represented Trump, added, wow, damn, I'm telling you, the squad be having some tea. This should have been on my other channel. Quote, the article includes statement that Mrs. Trump denied the allegation, and Paolo Zampali, who ran the modeling agency, also denied the allegation. And the article also stated that there was no evidence to support the allegation. Okay, Harry and Meghan got a whiff of stench and said, no thank you. Okay, OMG, I'm shocked. Not lawyers representing the racist royal family. The thing is that is the connection with Trump and the firm. Wow. Lawyers representing the racist royal family are described as amoral. One could be forgiving for beginning to think corruption a requirement for dealing with the racist royal family. Okay, what is this now? Lawyers acting for Prince William, second in line to the British throne, have threatened legal action if UK media repeat rumors published in an American magazine about him having an affair with an aristocratic friend. Oh my God. Whoa. Okay, quote, in addition, so if, wow, so they're really putting, if people are reporting anything negative about them, so they're gonna sue them for telling the truth. Okay, so they don't want them if they're repeating. Wow, I don't know. Wow. Quote, in addition to being false and highly damaging, the publication of false speculation in respect of our client's private life also constitute, look at this, now they could have private life, but Meghan couldn't have her own privacy, huh? This is the thing here. This is what Meghan had to fight for. But these, they just have to say, leave me alone, this is private, but yet they're receiving, public funding. All of this, the way they were treating Meghan, where they didn't want any boundaries. So that should be the royal family because they're still receiving taxpayers' money. All right. Quote, in addition to being false and highly damaging, the publication of false speculation in respect to our client's private life also constitute a breach of his privacy pursuant to Article 8 of the same thing that Meghan filed, Article 8 of the European Convention to Human Rights. And quote, a letter from top London law firm Harbottle and Lewis stated, according to the Daily Beast. When was that? Because now they're not part of the European thing. So why are they following this? When Meghan had filed her lawsuit, I don't think Brexit had happened yet, because it took a long time for the thing to be rolling. It was until after Brexit that everything was settled down. But now they're asking for their human right when wow, they didn't allow Meghan to have that. But if you are doing the things that they're reporting, and then you're receiving taxpayers' money, what's the problem? Because this is the thing you were inflicting into Meghan. Okay? And then at the same time, okay, Meghan was not being paid. She had to buy her own clothes. And then you guys were telling her to go back to acting. So she was not, and the only thing that Meghan had was working with with Harry, and then helping Harry. Wow, the hypocrisy. They will still be inflicting the nonsense onto Meghan, even if, okay, it's a requirement, that's a fact. Okay, Betty is most corrupt head of state. Yep. All right. There's some tweet that I come across where, regarding bills that she's asking to prevent her from being prosecuted and all sort of things. All right. Next tweet. This is a thread. As some of you are aware, UAE's DP World committed £1 million to Prince William's Foundation Earthshot Prize finalist. Okay, so there's an article from CNBC. Okay, UAE DP World, okay, Earthshot Prize. Quote, this is the decisive decade, and quote, Prince William said at the Dubai Expo site during an event celebrating some of the contest finalists. Wow, this looked like each one of them I should be reading. All right, so I'm not sure if I'll come back to this. All right, but did not know P&O is owned by DP World. Okay, so the connection, okay, still on. Okay, the multinational port and logistic company based in Dubai is paid a £270 million dividend to shareholders in 2020. Outrage and no ferries after mass P&O sackings. Okay, Prince William urged to help intervene in P&O ferry scandal after 800 sacking. So I guess some people lose their job. Okay, Prince William urged to help intervene in P&O ferry scandal after 800. All right, so that's that. It's then it continues, but I can't see it. This is the company Prince William keeps. He has been urged to intervene with P&O owner after it emerged they previously donated £1 million to his global environmental prize. P&O owner DP World hit the headline yesterday after 800 ferry workers were sacked over Zoom. Damn, they fired these people over Zoom? What? Okay, so they're saying here Prince William urged to help with reverse P&O ferry sacking. Live update. So they probably, these people work in performance. So they probably did that on purpose in order for him to get good coverage. They're going to pretend that he was the one who helped them get their job back or something like that. But these people, I never really take their things serious. Okay, call for Prince William to use influence with P&O owner and help reverse sacking. DNP World is a founding partner of the Duke of Cambridge's Earthshot Prize and has donated £1 million to the project. All right, there's this. Okay, how does this headline sound? Prince William risks backlash over sacking. Okay, thank you. William has been linked to some controversial characters. He is no different from his father and the grandma too. But anyway, yet the media will continue to protect him. Eventually, if you play with the devil, they're gonna come back. They're gonna want their prize back. Okay, So they don't play for nothing. All right, is that you scratch my back, I scratch your back. If you cannot give your end part of the bargain, they sack you. All right, so eventually things will come into play for him, for all of them. And this is how Harry is able to live a content life where he's not playing game. If I want to help you, I will help you. But don't force me, this kind of thing. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, apparently not fun and authentic. Now he's fake and boring because he's not going it for the royals. There's a laugh and rolling eyes. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm going to stop in between. Let's hear.
Netflix show.
Oh, I think you're being wicked. I mean, not wicked, that's overstating it. I mean, it's only Harry. But his little film, his Invictus film, have you seen it where he has a little flirtation with the Dutch people and does the usual Englishman shtick of not being able to...
It's so fake now.
I like that. It made me feel warm.
It's fake. This is... I mean, he's doing his thing for his project. I mean, if you hire an actor to do the... It's not the same when he is the one who's riling up people to go watch the thing. So he's doing his best thing. It's almost like, what's that thing where he did, was it when the Olympics, President Obama, it's similar to when President Obama was in office and then the Invictus was happening. Where was it? Was it the first Invictus or second? What is it? I don't remember if it was the first or the second. I know the first one was in the UK. The second one was in Miami, somewhere in Florida. And where he did that cameo with the Queen, mic drop or something like that. So that just remind me of that. Okay? So it's just a thing to rally up for the Invictus game. All right.
So fake. When he used to do the Englishman shtick, like when he did the mic drop with the Queen a few years ago, that was authentic. I remember Harry when he used to be all fun.
That was authentic, but this one is not. It's the same thing. It's just a different perspective, different people. But when it was with the Queen, it's authentic. But now, oh my goodness, these people are crazy. Let's...
And authentic. That was like authentic jocular Harry. This new version that we saw on that video is fake humor. He doesn't have enough.
These people are lunatic, but yet they're still talking about him. They're still talking about him. But anyway,
Actual sense of humor anymore, and I think that really comes across.
I think you are misdirected. You're okay with Harry if he's cashing in for the institution of royalty that you believe in, but you're not okay with Harry just trying to earn a living like me or you. What? I mean, cut him some slack.
Is she making sense finally? On my last video where I had her, I think that was her. Her voice sounds familiar. I think that was her. She was sounding ridiculous, but now she's making sense. She's making sense for some shape or form. Okay, I'm surprised with that comment.
Like he's a reasonable performer. He held
He's
that
not supposed to be
audience.
making money off the Invictus Games for a start.
What the hell? That's his charity. That's his organization. That's his baby. He has to do things for, whichever way. I don't know how Invictus worked for them to get funding or anything like that. I don't want to talk about that. But if this is the way he's been doing it, nothing has changed, in my humble opinion. What? Like, look, what is it? He didn't just bring a smile and clap. That's it.
I'm sorry we can only come and give words and comfort, but we are thinking about you the whole time and we really care about what's going on. So
sometimes it does more than financial.
Well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So,
Like the brother does for charity to work. They need funding. So he's doing the thing that is needed for the charity to work. But anyway.
Well, I don't have an issue as somebody who's really trying hard to fundraise at the moment with people actually fundraising and also staying afloat themselves, because you can't help others unless you've got a stable footing yourself. So if he's doing the Invictus Games, that's a win. And if Netflix gets some crumbs under the table, so be it. That's the new Harry.
Are you freaking kidding me? This woman is making sense compared to the last video that I shared with you. She actually makes sense. What the hell happened to her brain? She makes sense. I'm in agreement with her. I can't believe this compared to last time.
Other issue here is that the longer this goes on, it's looking more and more unlikely that the Queen will ever meet her namesake great-grandchild,
Lilibet. She's 9 months old now.
How the hell will they go over there when Harry can even get security. I give an example of what happened when he went to do the unveiling. Okay, I said, thank God Harry was by himself, because when they were chasing him, he could only think of himself. When all his family, a baby who can't even run, know right from wrong yet, Archie, who's slightly older, may not be able to catch up if they have to run. Okay, luckily Harry was there by himself to experience it. Can you imagine you running with your wife, your child? Just think, for instance, what's happening in Ukraine. It's not at the same level, but it's almost, you could see the parallel where you're running to safety and you have little children with you. So what these people are talking about, they won't even give him security. My goodness, that is out of the question. And I think right now, Harry doesn't need to go back right now.
Also, it's so disingenuous of Meghan and Harry to name her Lilibet after the Queen as a...
What about all the was it? Doesn't some other grandkid... Wait a second. Is that freaking name is trademarked by the Queen? Nobody else in the world can use it? Are these people freaking have the right mind? Is this... I can't wrap my head around this nonsense you just said. But let me move it back a little bit.
Lilibet. She's 9 months old now. Also, it's so disingenuous of Meghan and Harry to name her Lilibet after the Queen as a mark of respect for the Queen, and then not ever let her meet Lilibet. I mean, it's just, it's so...
It makes perfect sense that they decided to give her the name that they want because this is their parents. They decided they love it. All right, what is it? Lily is a form of flower. All right, and then I believe Miss Doria called Meghan her flower. So all of this have some sort of connection. All right, for Lily not to meet the Queen is perfectly understandable because Harry cannot get his security. Okay, so there, these people are freaking ridiculous.
Hypocritical as usual from those two.
Well, the news we're getting at the moment is the Queen might not even be at the memorial service, and I don't know. I always want.
Do cut the Queen some slack on that one. Yeah.
I just always want it to be okay for Harry. I agree. A lot of the optics that it doesn't look good. It doesn't feel okay, but it's emotional. Arguments with families never make sense. The problem is this is also an institution of state.
So you don't have you are completely supportive of, I'm not coming to England, but I am going to go to Holland.
I understand that he's got himself in a bit of a pickle. He's poorly
He's good at that.
The Queen
he's not
always
the sharpest
rescues
knife.
him.
He's not the sharpest knife. Harry is the sharpest knife and the brightest of all those clowns over there. Look at this one. They put the clown. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see this one. It's Lizzie and Challenge Chris. Why is Harry going to The Hague but not Phil? Was it Phil Memorial? Shit. These people are obsessed that he's not coming. We already know. We have the perfect response why he's not coming. Look at this. You have what is it? You have, let me see if I could find it. Cost nothing from a Russian KGB, said Russian recruit, begin investigation. Okay, but anyway, there's a tweet that I came across. What is it? You have police barricading a oligarch home and all of that, but Harry can get a fraction of that. But let's listen to this. I was looking for something.
There is one member of the family, as you say, that will be missing it, and that is Prince Harry. He's not flying over for it.
Yes, I'm just looking at what their office basically told us is that he will be going to the Netherlands for the Invictus Games, but he won't be going to the service at Westminster Abbey. Now, which is odd. Now, you will know if you're a close follower of royal matters that Prince Harry is taking legal action against the Home Office currently. Because he wants to pay for an increased level of security in the UK. He wants access to the kind of intelligence that the Queen gets, William and Kate get, Prince Charles and Camilla get, and he said he was willing to pay for it, which, you know, no one can accuse him of not wanting to put his hand in his pocket. And yet the Home Office have said, well, you'll get it if you're entitled to it, and we don't think you are, so no, you can't pay for it. It's not how it works.
I think, yeah, the Home Office said during the court hearing that I think it was judged, wasn't it, on a case-by-case basis, but that it wasn't available to purchase.
Yes. I mean, you know, I mean, I don't know the full details. No one actually knows how this whole security thing works.
Did they come? I didn't come across the result of that. But I'm surprised he actually saying the reason why he's not showing up. I'm surprised about that. He's making sense. Is that the one that called Chris Chips?
I, however, would have thought if you're going to Westminster Abbey for a service where the Queen, Prince Charles, Camilla, William and Kate are, it ain't going to be that unsafe. It's going to be quite secure,
I was surprised when...
I think it's the whole thing, okay? The whole thing. Whenever he's there, he wants to make sure that he can attend. And I think Harry did a pretty good job that asking for it and then not showing up because they're not giving him the right answer. I don't know what the result of the review is, but he did pretty good. He did pretty well, especially after the last time he was over there, the amount of abuse that he got, the chasing and all of that. And then he has a perfect example. His mom, who had died due to the same kind of action.
And we had the message through to say he was going to miss it because, you know, he's very close to his grandparents, and you know, he flew over for the funeral. I would have thought he would have wanted, and I'm sure he does want to be there for the memorial service, but he's obviously decided that's not possible.
For whatever reason, whatever security reason makes it impossible to go to Westminster Abbey when the Queen and other members of the royal family are there. And
knowing what we know now, okay, especially me, I know a good amount of things that's happening based on reportings, okay? The whole freaking family is against him, okay? So he will want to make sure that when he's over there, knowing what he has gone through, and, you know, he will have to come with his own team as well, but he doesn't trust the family. Some members, okay? Let me not say all. Some members of the family. We've seen with our own two eyes their behavior at the church toward him and his wife, specifically his wife. So he's doing pretty good. I agree with Harry.
Claim that is that's unsafe, but you know, he'll have his reasons, and he's not going. But he is coming to Europe. I think it's a month from today. Didn't I read on the Invictus Games?
The 16th to the 22nd of April.
A month yesterday then. It's the Invictus Games, and he is coming to Europe for that. So, question, how can you feel safe in the Netherlands?
Well, he had his experience. You don't need so many until somebody get hurt to get the experience. The last time he was at his own... Okay. You got, when he was there, living in the UK, the amount of abuse that he got from the press, from his family, behind the scene, many of things we did not know of. And then he went to the, the funeral and the unveiling. Who knows what else, things that he experienced behind the scene. And one of them that we know of is the chasing, okay, in his hometown. So what else do you want? To strike you out? Okay, he has two young kids to raise who wants to see their both of their parents. So he's not waiting for 3 strike. So I agree with Harry. So there's more. The video continue. Jumping to collision that because he'll be safe among his UK clan, he shouldn't worry about security, not considering that Harry would have liked to come with his family, but don't want to be Harry from Heathrow to Frogmore. 2020, 2 minutes and 20.
Should we ask Harry?
Yes.
And they'll reply with, sorry, can't comment.
Yes.
Right, fine. So
yes.
we won't bother.
That's
often what they do. Yes, they do politely reply to your request for information with, we can't comment.
And then he posted, didn't he, the day after we found out that he wasn't going to the service of Thanksgiving for his grandfather, he posted, or Invictus posted a sort of a little promo video with Harry and...
Here it is. Yeah. Wasn't there like didn't he dress up in orange? Oh,
he did, yeah, and he was learning.
Oh,
they're really following them. Oh my goodness. Then they said they were not going to talk about them. They were irrelevant. They really are following them. They know everything about him.
Learning some Dutch.
Oh.
And he was in, full orange, bright orange.
Wow.
Let's go.
In fact, instead of having to listen to Chris's phone, we can play you the images
sorry,
now.
Do you know what?
I'm going to take that phone away from you.
Whilst I posted
on this podcast,
I posted that on my Twitter feed earlier. I haven't actually watched it.
Well,
and so I think
you can watch it with the viewers.
You know what? I think that was a slight shock that what I was seeing. Do you want to see it for yourself?
Okay. I don't want to get you guys could go in that thing to view it. Alright, so it continues here, and they noticed that Harry said he'll come to see Betty and not the others. LOL. Okay. Alright, 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
War gut.
You guys could go on their website to
The Invictus game. So what did you make of that then? Orange sunglasses, orange hat. Well, he's definitely game for it. He loves the Invictus Games.
He does. You know, people have often talked about how the Invictus Games was kind of Harry's first baby.
Exactly.
And he's incredibly passionate about it, and he's done. You know, you can't take away from Harry that he's done an amazing job with the Invictus Games.
Wow, she's actually making sense. That's true. He's done an amazing job with that, and that's his baby, definitely.
But he did come under a little bit of criticism on social media and in some media outlets at the weekend that, you know, why can you come to this but you can't come?
Well, we already know why. He can't get that security he asked for. He showed up twice. The grandfather funeral and the unveiling. Okay, who knows what else in the background we are not aware of that he went through. All right, so we only know of one incident. That was the chasing. And then the paparazzi over there. What is it? I think it was one of those newspapers were saying their own version and force us. No, well, not us. Force him to put out his own his experience while he was over there. Why he's demanding for that security. But these people, my goodness.
Whatever you like, really. I mean, to support the Invictus Games, it still doesn't sort of resolve the question of why can't you come to your grandfather's Thanksgiving at Westminster Abbey that you're
The most important part was the funeral, which I was completely against for him to go. But luckily he did, because now people cannot complain, oh, you didn't go to your grandfather's funeral, you didn't go to the service now that they're doing. But luckily he went to the funeral, so that was good enough. My goodness.
Grandmother would like you to be at.
Yeah.
So...
but we do also understand that he will visit his grandmother as soon as possible.
Yeah,
but not for the service.
Well, she doesn't fly to California because she doesn't do international travel, so he's got to come here.
Yeah.
So, at what point is he going to feel safe enough to come here?
Well, people don't need to know. People don't need to know. He just have to go unannounced. That's all. Just go unannounced. Visit your grandma and then fly right back out.
To see his grandmother, as they say, as soon as possible.
Yeah, the other $1 million question. I also thought it was interesting.
Come and see your grandmother as soon as possible, but if you are, you're going to be unsafe.
I also thought it was interesting that we were told he'll come and see his grandmother as soon as possible. That was the phrasing to us. It wasn't
father.
He'll come and see the family as soon as possible.
Well, rather hints that all things are still not very good in that department.
And we still have his memoirs to be published later this year, which, you know...
which is, of course, going to make him even more loved within the family.
Well, depends what he says, I suppose.
Okay, right, so while we're on the theme of people pulling out of things, Camilla's pulled out of something as well.
She's actually pulled out 2 things.
Okay, let's see this one here. They're off to Jamwhack. I bet they won't ask Jamaican how they feel about them. It's a minute. Oh my God, there's more. All right, let's do those videos quick.
Slightly warmer climes, or really depending where you're listening to this podcast from, you might already be in a warm clime. We, however, will be escaping the British late winter and early spring for something hopefully a bit nicer.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, we can't tell you about the programme, but we do have a lot of details that we will be able to share online on Saturday. So if you just head to our website, itv.com/news on Saturday, we'll have a full list of what they'll be doing, where they'll be going, as much as we can tell you before we jump on a plane at some ungodly hour on Saturday, isn't it?
I don't think we can complain.
We can't. No, I don't like getting up early, and I will have to do for this particular event, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. Anything else? I've got nothing else on my list.
No, I'm all done.
Right. Okay. I should be wearing some green today. I'm not. I'm afraid you're not.
I'm not.
So have a green cushion. There's a green cushion there.
They're talking nonsense here. Let's go to the next one. What is that now? Okay, it's only 9 seconds.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for watching.
So that's it. Oh well, Harry won't be missed. Service Thanksgiving for Prince Philip's 2022. The service of Thanksgiving for Prince Philip will take place 29th at Westminster Abbey. The event is invited only. British royal family confirmed. Queen and extended members of the royal family, Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, current monarchies, Queen Margaret of Denmark, King Philip and Queen Mathilde of Belgium, King William Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands. Can you imagine during that memorial service, Harry and Meghan are there? They just don't want people to know that they're coming. But once they're filming the thing, they just show up and then right after they flew right back. Okay, King Harold and Queen Sonja of Norway, King Philip and Queen Letizia of Spain, not confirmed. Okay, so these are the people, the royals around the world that European royals, I guess, they invite. King Carl Gustav and Queen Sylvia of Sweden, former monarchies, Margarita and Prince Radu of Romania, other charity representative, dignitaries. All right, so these are the list, but some will still miss him, lol. Look like they're going to be a massive turnout of European royals for Prince Philip's memorial service. Good to see. The Queen won't miss this one. Okay, what's that? And other unattractive royal woman news. What the hell is this? Okay, I don't, let me not go there. Okay, whatever. I mean, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. All right. They didn't want to spend a penny of taxpayers' money on Harry and Meghan. They also don't want them to earn and spend their own money. They just sitting with anger, jealousy, and curiosity, obsession, and incredulity. I hope Queen Elizabeth never meets Lily. Have an awesome Invictus game, Harry. I mean, there's a lot of things that's going on in the background. We will never know. The 1970 girl, you don't lose your humor. It's either you're funny or not. The moment that the Queen was cute, but he had to ask permission and it's scripted. Imagine thinking you know Harry more than Harry knows Harry. Who is this odious woman? I wish they'd be honest and just say with their whole chest that they just mad because they cannot control him. They cannot dictate what he does anymore. That's for sure. Okay, who are these women? I have no idea. If I did this for a living, honestly, I will hate myself. I don't know. These people, well, I have to say in the beginning, I'm not coming back to the comment. Where is it? Which one? This one. I can't believe I was in agreement to some of the things that she was saying. All right, so let me go to the next tweet. I'm already an hour. And this is my last tweet in regard to some of the things with Harry and Meghan. All right, Meghan was a working royal for 18 months, and yet women who have been in the royal family for decades are, quote, stepping into her shoes, end quote. That is true. Okay, it's funny royalists coming to mourn in my mention. That sentence is in quote for a reason. Go fight the royal, quote, experts, end quote. Who said it? Okay, P.S. I love that little smirk on her face. Yep. They're trying to mimic and be her. The royal family had the real one and threw her away. Yep. Okay, she was too good for them. Let them settle with the fraud, imitation, substandard, mediocre people. They suit each other. Water always seeks its level. Princess Meghan is onto greater and higher things. The serfs and imposter can feast on her leftover. Okay, lol, as if any of that could even get close. Okay, that part. All right, yeah, exactly. You said it. She led and they're still struggling to follow. That is true. That is true. After this, that's it. So true. It's like they didn't know how to do anything. Now they are going after anything Meghan did. Our girl is the blueprint. That's for sure. They are copying everything from her wardrobe to her work, even though they are learning that you have to actually put the work in. You have to actually put the world in. I think it's work. Okay, unbelievable. Maybe she correct herself here. You are being disrespectful to Princess Diana, so you know. All right, okay, I'm done with Meghan and stuff like that. So I came across, let's say, 2, 4, 5 tweets regarding Bat Sentinel. So I'm just gonna squeeze them in here. I'll try not to go too deep into the comments, but the main thing here. All right, Yankee Wally is done. It's permanent. All right, quote upon review, we have terminated the Yankee Wally channel for repeated violation of our harassment policy, which prohibits content targeting individuals based on intrinsic attribute. We enforce this policy equally for everyone, and channels that repeatedly violate or are dedicated to violative content or terminate. YouTube spokesperson Jack Malone. Oh, Jack Malone. So this is a name I need to know regarding my channel. All right, let's read some comments. Okay, they took too long to act. Perhaps with Scammy Sam case coming up, YouTube realized they will even be brought up and have finally decided to act. I guess Tom's channel too isn't cough cough. Okay, Sarah, do you know if permanent include IP ban? Okay, yes, lifetime. If we see her trying to set up new account, we just need to report her and she's gone. Wow. Okay, they call it a priest. They call in a priest. After several gallons of holy water, the demon has finally been exorcised. It has now been caged and sent to reside in its own lane. Okay, happy news. Took them too long, so I won't applaud YouTube for it. Okay, it took so much blowback from citizen and Cibuzi, exhausting. Okay, thank you. All right, so let's go to the next one. There's more comment, but I'm already past an hour. Next tweet. There's Buzia. Breaking, YouTube has terminated Yankee Wally's YouTube channel. This concludes a 5-month tutorial on F around, find out. Okay, I usually don't post out donated link on my feed, but if you want to support our work, here is how you can. No one pay us to do this, and it was all funded by the Bat Sentinel community. All right, so when I have a, how do you call this, a playlist regarding Buzi. I don't know, maybe I'll put this video onto that playlist, even though it has some of Megan thanks some of the tweet that I already shared with you, but it is true. There's some stuff that Buzi have been doing, and it's funny how it started. It's just a hater, you know. Buzi is on social media, just chilling on social media with his technical term and whatever. So under a post regarding the Sussexes, he commented something, and then you had the haters coming after him. Little does those hater knows this is what Buzi does. He does, you know, coding and all of that, and they put him on a different level of things, and that's what caused that. Okay, you know, she is punching hole in her walls. Okay, she is definitely upset. Her primary source of income has dried up. There's that. I love this song. What is this here? The way the squad be going. I was just listening to Yankee Wally's latest YouTube, and it disappeared. All her videos are gone. Okay, so that's what the squad does. Well, I don't know who said they love this song. Yankee Wally's YouTube has been removed. There's the crying face. Okay, Yankee Wally's YouTube account has been shut down. Uh-oh. Okay, hi there. Did Yankee Wally just lost her channel on YouTube? Was watching her latest video and suddenly, okay, what's the T here? Suddenly, they were all gone. Everything. Oh my goodness. So they were in the middle of getting nonsense. All right, let's see here. Okay, I'm having so much fun reporting their tweets. Meltdown all over Twitter. Yankee Wally is now busy talking to her furniture and counting the tiles on her floor. There's a laugh. Loving all this meltdown. It's time to celebrate. It's got a great beat. That's that. People's laughing. Okay, wonderful news. Next should be body language guy. Lady C. Campbell. Was it PDna? What is that? Neil Sean. Who the hell are these people? And Taz, whatever her name is. Okay, I have no idea who these people are. But anyway, the squad are just happy. All right, there's bye, bye, bye. Okay, there's something so satisfying about their angst, LOL. I love this song. People are laughing. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. It still reflects with the cancellation channel. There's that. Okay, I should be sleeping. I should be sleeping, but I'm enjoying watching Yankee Wally fan having a meltdown. This is what I was telling you about Christopher Bazier. He'll be on social media just chilling, but there he is. Okay, we will follow Yankee Wally to other platforms, and you may shut some of us down, but we are an army, and you will never silence us. We are outraged by the fake Duchess who conned a simple redhead, oh my goodness, to gain his platform. You may have a platform, Meghan Markle, but you will never be loved. Meghan, Meghan doesn't have any platform. It's people who look at me. I never met Meghan. She never contacted me to talk about her work. But anyway, maybe they know something that I don't know. Okay, let's post Yankee Wally. I just put up KNYCMTF. I miss her already. Oh my goodness, these people are delusional. Okay, at YouTube, Yankee Wally's voice deserves to be heard. Stop shutting down YouTube channels because you caved the targeted harassment campaign meant to silence people trying to get the truth out about Meghan and Harry. Do they bankroll YouTube too? Wow. Look at me. Look at my channel. I've been, showing you guys, and I've been reporting on the back end. Something is not right with my numbers. But okay, let's see here. Yankee Wally is a good person. Are you sure? Honest and does not lie to us. Wow. To think, I don't follow them, so I don't know what she's saying. So let me just read what Buzzy put. To think is no longer on YouTube is very wrong. Shame on all the vile, nasty people who has abused her and all the crap they are dishing out to us on Twitter daily is criminal. This not a playground. Well, like somebody said, maybe it's regarding that lawsuit that the sister have put. If that goes to trial, YouTube gonna have to go and testify. Maybe it's a good thing that the sister is suing. I say I'm not talking about it, but if it does go to trial, that's when I'll be talking about it. Okay, America needs to wake up. These two mental cases. Markle is a dangerous person who is out to get William and Catherine based on pure, unadulterated jealousy. What? Which Markle are they talking about? Okay, her fan base comment are vulgar, but nobody seemed to be able to stop them. Yet people like Yankee Wally are stopped. Okay, all right. These people are delusional. I'm not gonna read any more comment. Let's go to the next tweet. But just know it's shut down. All right. Credit to Christopher and the Bat Sentinel team for their perseverance and dedication and rooting out single-purpose hate accounts across multiple social media platforms. We've been yelling into the void of Twitter and at YouTube for 5 years. This win was long overdue. Let's celebrate. Okay, breaking. YouTube has terminated. So that's the thing I just read a few minutes ago. Okay, terminated for, quote, repeated violation of our harassment policy, end quote. It shouldn't be this hard to get the platforms to uphold their own terms of service. Well, see if more hate accounts decide they want to pick up a different hobby. Okay, so this tweet is from account, you're black. Okay, I don't even need to see it. I can seriously let out a loud cry because it's been years. Like Meghan said, it's nice to know that there are still good people out there. Props to Bazier and Bat Sentinel. The work is not finished at YouTube and at Twitter safety. Still need to do some serious soul searching. Okay, I thought she was taken down after Ely Hall wrote that article for BuzzFeed. That wasn't what got Wally taken down. Okay, joint effort, I believe. Okay, ding dong, one witch is gone. Okay, I never listen to their video or whatever they post because I don't follow them. That's the exact song that came to mind. All right, people's happy. Facebook and Instagram too. I haven't been on Instagram. I've been on Instagram, but not as often. But Facebook, I haven't been on it quite some time. I think I have like 1,000 like notification or something like that, if not more, because I just not into it. Okay, absolutely, they have been incredible in this fight. All right, this is my last tweet, and then I'll do a prayer. There's this here. Yankee Wally was the beginning. Natasha, Kizzy, Sue, Susan, and Cody better find new sources of income. Okay, I don't know who these people are. I don't follow them. Okay, they can work for Yankee at the brothel. Sex work is work, but chill. When you go broke at it, how can you broke in a time when cash was worth $50 a pound with the exchange rate, whole house fell at effing king. Okay, I don't know. Better, they will form into a group of volunteer soldiers to help Ukraine fight the Russians, and for sure they will become a hero. Their life will be useful than being YouTube haters to the person whom they did not meet in person. Thank you so very much. I like your style and your result. There's this great work. Okay, great work. What a good week it has been. Okay, let's go. TikTok, mother effer. Okay, Sussex squad is ready. Okay, I hear FedEx and UPS are both hiring, but then again, we can't trust them with thrilling the truth. Thrilling the truth, they damn sure can be trusted with packages. All right, let me move on. Let's do prayer. Prayer for... Okay, let's keep justice. I couldn't think of something. Prayer for justice. Okay, keep us, Father, from trying to take matters into our own hands, for vengeance is yours and you will repay. But Lord, in your grace and mercy, we pray that you will give justice and peace to all those that have been cruelly and unfairly treated by their fellow men, and may justice and carelessness that they have had to. All right, so that continue, and that was it. Let's go to image. Let's pick this. I don't know why. A lawyer's prayer. Ooh, very small. Prayer that. Else. Whew. Okay, I'll leave that. I can't see the rest of the thing here. Let's see. Is that the same one? Let's see if this one is bigger. Nope, this one is worse. I can't see. Let's pick this one. Okay, it's blurry, but okay. I don't know. Why am I coming across these? Social justice? Too small. Maybe I'll be able to read that. Maybe this might be it. Social justice. Quote, Lord Jesus, look with tender mercy upon the multitude of our day who bear the indignities of injustice everywhere. Raise up leaders in every land dedicated to your standard and order equity and justice. Grant unto us, Lord Jesus, the grace to be worthy member of your mystical body, laboring unceasingly to fulfill our vocation and the social apostle of your church. Sharpen our intellect to pierce the pettiness of prejudice, to perceive the beauty of true human brotherhood. Guide our mind to the meaningful understanding of the problems of the poor. It hit the core of the oppressed. Okay, very small, but I'm still making the word. Of the oppressed, of the unemployed, of all in need of assistance anywhere. Guide our heart against the subtle lure of earthly things and undue regarded for those who possess them. May we hunger and thirst after justice always. Amen. Catholic prayer for social justice. It was very small, but I was able to make the words. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. And subscribe to my other channel, Team Sussex. Thank you.